Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Mama Stace ASMR. Thank you for your patience. If you're a subscriber, it's been a minute since I've been on, but I wanted to hop on today and make a video for you guys. Happy holidays, everybody. Today I'm going to chew some Big League Chew original bubblegum. And I am going to fulfill a request of going over some of my special jewelry that I have, or just pulling out some pieces that I really like, and kind of just chit-chatting about where I got them and what they, mean or represent. And yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. So thanks for joining. I hope everybody's been well. This gum's always awkward to put in. I should do. Everybody ready for the holidays? Getting down to it. My family and I finally got everything decorated, and yeah. So now it's time to finish the shopping and wrap the gifts. The sun is out here today where I live, which is very nice for the winter. We haven't had any big snowstorms yet, which I'm okay with. We've had some rain, but that's about it. So one of my subscribers had asked if I would go over some of my jewelry and kind of any stories, backstories about it. So I thought that sounded kind of fun while we chit chat. They had mentioned my wedding ring and noticing it in the video, which I love, obviously. My husband and I got married after only knowing each other for 6 months. We actually got engaged after about 3 months, which is very unlike both of us, but it's like, when you know, you know. So I actually helped pick out my ring. He asked me what I liked, and we kind of looked around. So yeah, I did have a little bit of influence on it, but yeah, it was very exciting. So yeah, that's the first piece of jewelry that obviously means a lot to me. My beautiful wedding ring. And then he added the little bands on either side later, after we got married. So I do love it. And then another thing that I have is this ring, and I wear it on my thumb sometimes, but basically it's all my kids' birthstones. Got some lipstick on me. It's all my kids' birthstones, one representing each of their birthday months. And we've got a November, a December, a June, a May, and an April. So we've got 5 and 3 spring, early summer, and 2 winterish, fall and winter. So I love this. I got it on years ago on, I think it might have been Etsy, where you can just pick your kids' birthstones and they make it and send it to you. So I love that one. And then another one that's pretty old is this one. And that, pardon my calluses, I like to work in the yard. Not very pretty, I know, but anyhow. My parents bought this for me. It is my birthstone, which is a ruby for July. And my parents gave this to me the day I graduated from 8th grade. That was a long time ago. I'm 48 now. So if you do the math, I think 8th grade I graduated, I was 14. I think I was about to turn 14, so I was 13 still. But I still have it. I love it. It's beautiful, little ruby with some diamonds. And that was probably my first very special ring that anybody ever bought me. But I still have it. And I thought it was so thoughtful of my parents to give me. When I grew up, we'd go to school from kindergarten to 8th grade at the same school out in the country where I grew up. And now, so we did like an 8th grade graduation. That was considered our junior high before we went to the big high school, which was 9th through 12th. Yeah. Now where my kids grew up, they do a kindergarten through 6th grade, and then they have a 6th grade graduation. Then they go to the high school, which is 7th through 12th grade. Because it's a lot more rural. So, yeah. This was for my 8th grade graduation from my mom and dad. And another special one I've got is, this one was my great aunt's ring. And my grandmother gave it to me to hang on to for my daughter, because my daughter is named after my great aunt. And that was my grandmother's sister. And my grandmother's sister did not have any children. So my daughter is named after her. And so someday my daughter will get this ring. So I'm just kind of hanging on to it for her until she's ready. But that's a very special one. That's been, gosh, this ring is probably from at least the 50s, possibly the 40s. But my grandmother, who was from the South, and her sisters were very into jewelry, kind of like I am. And they would go to estate sales and that kind of stuff and pick up all this beautiful jewelry. Yeah, or they would have it made with like jewels that they purchased elsewhere, and then they would design necklaces or earrings or rings with these things. And so, yeah. Gosh, my hands are dry. Ugh. This time of year. Wash, wash, wash. But, yeah. And it's cold and my hands are dry. And then another These are so cute. My family used to go to Disneyland a lot growing up because we didn't live too far from it, a few hours in California. So we would go to Disneyland probably once a year at least, maybe twice. But there was a trip when I was in junior high, and for some reason I had to stay behind something for, I think I had like a cheer competition or something. And my family was going for some other reason. It wasn't like a family trip. I think my sister had something down there, some kind of competition down there for something. So anyways, I didn't get to go. And so my mom bought me these at Disneyland and brought them back. Can you see that? Our little Tinkerbell earrings. Little gold Tinkerbells. I don't think they're showing up very good. They're kind of twisting. But anyways, I thought that was very sweet, and I still have them. And with all my special jewelry, I was probably about 15 when she brought those back to me. And another special piece of jewelry I have that it doesn't work anymore. But when my other grandmother passed away, my mom's mom, the one I was talking about before was my dad's mother. I was very close to both grandparents, sets of grandparents. But anyway, my mom's mom passed away. I ended up getting her mother's, so it would be my great-grandmother's watch. And like I said, it doesn't work any longer, but look how cute, well, pretty and delicate that is. Back probably from the 30s, maybe. Apparently, she was an executive secretary in San Francisco, where my grandma was raised. And when she retired, this was her retirement gift, I guess, from her boss, from her office. But it's beautiful, and I ended up getting to keep it, and so it's really special to look at because I bet there's some good stories from this time period, back when my grandmother was young and her mother was probably in her 50s and she retired. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool I ended up with that. What else? Oh, here's another one. That was my grandmother's that she gave to me. That was hers when I was young. That I think she had this made. I'm pretty sure she had this made, but a different sister of hers, not the one my daughter is named after, but a different sister of hers is had the same one. They both had them, and my cousin ended up with my great aunts, and I ended up with my grandmother's. She had lots of jewelry to share and was so generous with her jewelry. As she got older, she wanted us to have it and wear it. Not when she passed, but she wanted to be able to see us wear it and enjoy it, which was so sweet of her. Both my grandmothers were special ladies. Very loving, wonderful grandmothers that we love to spend time with. But yeah, that's another special one that I love. This one is very delicate, but that same great aunt that my daughter is named after, who did not have any children, this was her wedding band from when she was young. And it's also for my daughter someday, but it's just like a plain gold band that she wore as her wedding band. So Look how tiny her fingers were. It's probably like a size 4. It's tiny. But yeah, my daughter is very lucky. She has some beautiful jewelry that's going to get handed down to her soon. And oh, this one's so pretty. Here's another one. That was my great aunt's that my daughter's named after. Back when women wore pins, brooches, however you want to call them. That's an E, which is the first letter of her name and first letter of my daughter's name. But yeah, my grandmother was so thoughtful giving all of this to me for my daughter for someday when she gets older. Yeah, sweet, sweet. I know people don't really wear pins anymore that I know of. But it's just nice to be able to look at it and have it and know where it came from and that it meant something to somebody. And this, oh, this is neat. I haven't seen this in a long time. This is, I'm sure you can't read it. It's pretty tiny, but, oh, maybe. This was given to one of my sons when he graduated from 6th grade, like I was talking about. And he received the President's Award at his school for educational achievements. The President's Award. He got, I believe it was like straight A's, a 4.0 from, I guess, I mean, kindergarten, where you don't really get grades, but 1st grade to 6th grade when he graduated. So he got the President's Award, which was very nice because they don't give it out every year. Just when there's a student that earns it and makes that achievement, and that was him. Oh, my skin is so embarrassing. So dry. But anyhow, so that's pretty special. I'll keep that, or I've kept that for him to have when he's ready for it. Here's one that I got in Hawaii one year, when I only had 2 kids. And that just kind of symbolized myself and the 2 kiddos that I had already then. And it's one of those, I don't remember the name of the flower, but they sell this in Hawaii a lot. There's jewelry with these pretty little Hawaiian flowers. I should know the name, but I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, that's most of my special things. I have a few pocket watches, of all things, that I've held on to for my sons that were like great-grandfathers and stuff like that, that they'll get someday when they're ready. But pretty special stuff. So really lucky. There's so many beautiful things to hand down to the kids. I don't know how old this one is, but it's another one. Pretty. Very pretty. This ring my kids and my husband gave me for Christmas a few years ago, and I love it. I wear it all the time. Yeah, very pretty. This is just a ring I bought myself that I thought was so pretty. This is a little watch on my ring, which I thought was cute. Yeah. Pretty special things. And then this necklace you guys see me wear probably in most of my videos because I don't take it off very often, is a beautiful cross that my kids and my husband gave me, I think, last year for Christmas. Yeah, and I love it. So I don't take it off very often. It does fine in the water and all of that. So yeah, I think that's most of my special stuff. As you can see, most of it's rings. I am a ring girl, but apparently my grandmother was too, and her sisters. Actually, I do know that. My grandmother always had a ring on every finger. My dad's mom. She always had a ring on every finger, and so did her sisters. Yeah. She's the one who taught me how to wear red lipstick too. My mom never wore red lipstick. My mom's more of a burgundy type lipstick. But my grandmother always had red lipstick on, and my grandpa loved it. He'd say, "Where's your lipstick?" if she didn't have any lipstick on. But yeah, that's all my special stuff that I just wanted to chit chat with you and post a video because I know it's been a while, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to not let so much time go by before my next video. But, yep. So I hope everybody is having a great holiday season and that you enjoy this video, and subscribe to my channel and like my videos if you enjoy them. Mama Stace ASMR. Yeah. I will hopefully see all of you soon. Thank you.